Hello there. Um, I am Christian Aparicio. This is my week one vlog of my current project. I am in charge of, out of my group, taking care of shot 3, which is where the character notices the box and he walks towards it to grab it. But in my case, I don't do anything with the box but touch it. So that's all I do. So here, let me show you my video reference real quick. Let me play it. Okay, so let's go a little bit one by one. Here, he is standing in this position because based off of the shot right before this, he just finished in shot 2. He just finished kind of jumping, reaching for the window, but he noticed he can't. So therefore, he left off kind of like as if he was reaching for it. So right here, he's still reaching for it, but he noticed the box, like I said before. So that's my first keyframe right there, him noticing the box, and then he takes a quick look at it. As you can tell, he has like kind of like a smirk. Then he kind of does a small turnaround. That could be like another key pose right there. Him in stance mode. And then that's when he begins his walking. He takes about 3 steps, 2, 3, and then he cracks his fingers. That'll be another key pose. Oh yeah, and from the walking part, that's his contacts are obviously his key poses there. And so yeah, he cracks his knuckle before even touching the box, and then he places his hands on top of it, and that's where my scene cuts and it goes on to the next shot. Except here I couldn't find, first of all, I'm by myself here, so I couldn't really have someone film for me the exact angle. Therefore, that's why you can see my whole upper body. But let's go to the Maya scene. Here, let's play this real quick. From what I have so far, I have just key poses. You see, the box ends up in the way of the character's body, cutting off his whole upper body. So you would only see his face and his hands. But in my case, for the video, so yeah, so just imagine there's like a box like cut off right about cutting this much part of my body. I forgot to kind of kneel down a little bit to show my face, and yeah, so that's as far as my walking goes. And my character, the reason why he walks the way he does with his arms all like he's just had the best day of his life is because we are going for a Johnny Bravo type character, very confident, in a way conceited. Like basically he can just about achieve anything that comes to him, and he's very confident in what he does. So therefore, we gave him a sort of confident walk with his arms swinging, fists clenched, like he can do just about anything the world throws at him. He kind of arches his back a bit, puffing out his chest. I might not be showing it as much, but of course, in my Maya scene, I will go and achieve that. And yeah, and then that smirk, the reason for the smirk is because, well, he can just do about anything he wants to, right? So yeah, let's play it one more time. This is before we go on to my Maya scene. Okay, so now let's go to my Maya scene, and let's start from here. What I've got so far, the reason why I don't have as much as I would like to for this week one is because I got critiqued, and what I've been trying to fix the most is my walk, because I just had your average day walk, but I had to adjust a couple of things. That kind of took me some time. For instance, right here in this part, what I'm gonna do, is from here. I gotta kind of adjust the arms a little bit. As you can see, it's kind of disappearing right here. And then he's gonna kind of like squash down from here, because from here he goes right into a contact. But since my discipline is going to be animation, I kind of want to take on the challenge of, not really a challenge though, but he's gonna do like a kind of a turnaround, and then kind of I'm gonna put maybe a moving hold on just him standing there, kind of like in a way analyzing the box before he even attempts to take this contact right here, this step. So right here, what I'm gonna have him do is, like I said, he's gonna be in that position. Then he's kind of like, he's gonna sink in a little bit, and then rise, so squash and stretch, and then stare at the box for about like 2 frames maybe, not even much. And then that's when he's gonna take off. I kind of managed to achieve his walk. It's just the camera angle kind of throws it off, so it might not look like I achieved it, but yeah, I'll show you right now from another camera angle. So it takes about 3-4 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then from there, as you can see, the box, like I said, was in the way. He's gonna squash down, and what I haven't put in there yet, as you can see, based off of my reference video, is I haven't made him crack his knuckles yet. So right between this pose and this pose, I'm gonna have him stand once again, crack his knuckles, and then he's gonna kneel down to reach for the box. Let's change the camera angle right here. Okay, so it's from perspective. It doesn't really matter how it looks from here. It's as long as it looks good from the shot. At least that's what I look at it as. But you see, I just want to show you guys how my walk is going. He has his arms nicely raised, finch clenched. He has a nice arch in his back. His chest is puffed out. And what I did was I rotated his, let me show you with the nerves curves. I rotated his waist down. That way I can get more of an arch this way, because or else then I'll just look boring if I just rotate all of this the same direction. So, you know, kind of a contour right there. I pushed this down, rotated it down. As I rotated this the other way, the opposite way. Okay, like I said, his finch clenched, you know, not neck nicely raised. His focus on that box, and yeah. So he takes, like I said, he takes a couple of, let me just select something a little bit easier. See, another step right there, another one right there. He's getting towards it, he's looking more and more down towards the box, right there. And then, obviously I'm not going to leave that foot sliding right there, as you can see the blue one. That's just because I haven't put in my passing pose. And then from there, he's going to arch. This was a bit complicated to honestly do because of the way everything's set up, where I have to have him right here and everything, because just for him to like kneel down, I haven't touched that hand at all, so ignore that hand please.